Hey, it's just so Trish, and today we are actually laying out our garden. And we're doing this as a school project, and we're also doing this as our homestead project, and we're also doing this as our 4-H project. So today we're just working on the kids. They're going to have a square-foot garden, and I figured I would share with you how we are putting it together, how we are planning it, and take you through the journey. So here we go. Okay, so with doing a square foot garden, one of my favorite things are templates, and I love the templates that are on Pinterest. So I found this on Pinterest. This is the square foot garden planner from Plant and Play, and we covered this as a family. We went through and discussed the ideas of square foot gardening, and then we made, this one's mine, my ideal garden. We talked about the different plants, and we let the kids go through and begin laying out their plan. So, and there's Katie. So here's what we're using for referencing. This is one of my favorite, the Garden Primer by Barbara Damrosch. Love watching her. Watched her for a long time on PBS. So we use this to make sure that we got our spacing correct and just double checking how tall things will get because of wanting to plant our taller stuff to the north. The other one we're also using as a reference is this one, Vegetable Gardening in Florida, and this is by James Stevens. This is an excellent book. This is how you know, depending on where you're at in Florida, what to plant when, because our time zones are so different. So here we go, and then we're just kind of gluing them in.
Mom, where's the rest of yours?
So we're doing this to kind of make a layout for what we want to do, and each kid will have a 4-foot by 4-foot garden. So we will show you what that looks like next. Okay, in order to do our project today, we are doing we're using the stackable, expandable cedar raised garden beds by DMC products. We actually bought this at, and there's kind of the specifications. We bought this at Tractor Supply, and I got them for like 12 bucks was all I got them for. So I thought this would be great for doing the kids 4-H projects. And there's a lot of different ways you can configure it. And I have one idea to get 4 beds out of it, and I'll just have to get one more 4-foot board to do it. So I probably should have gotten the tripod. So y'all are going to put it together, so go ahead and build the first one. We're going to have to change where it's at. So one of the things we're actually doing this on, we're doing this on mulch. I have been slowly building this up. You can see we're about 6 inches to 8 inches taller than the rest of the ground. But I don't have them dumping here anymore, so we're going to build the soil up and get it done. Alright, I better put the... Alright, so here they are finished. Nothing too amazing. I mean, for $12, I think it's cheaper than buying the wood. Thank you, clearance item. And so now we will be getting dirt. Alright, so we went to a local recycling place that accepts all like the yard trash, landscape debris, and then they shred it up and you can buy mulch there, but they have compost, and this is their compost. And since we have not done a really good job on building compost yet, I've gone ahead and just bought this one. Now this is just a regular trailer, and what my husband has done, because I've loaded and like really started rotting out the wood by buying mulch and then leaving the mulch on here until we got to it. And to make it easier to get the mulch off, he has this it's actually used for lined ponds in the utility world of line ponds, sometimes they want to do that so the water doesn't go back and forth. So he had gotten an extra piece from a job site, and then he cut it so that we could put, so it gives me walls. And see, we just have this one piece here. It gives me walls, and we were able, the kids and I are able to put this in. It's really heavy, but we're able to put this in. So this was 1 cubic yard that we bought. It's no longer a cubic yard because we've used it for the garden to fill their boxes, and I'll show you that in a second. But it cost me $10 for the cubic yard. All we had to do is put the trailer on the back of the van, drive it up there. They put the scoop in. We pay them $10 cash, and we're out the door. So this works really good. We're just going to pile what we don't use so that we can use it later. So let's go look at their garden boxes. Okay, so here are our garden boxes. It's essentially 6 inches of soil. They're going to finish these out, and the next time we video, you will see them planting their gardens. They're very thrilled. They're very anxious about it. We filled them up. These are 6.5 inches deep. So we filled them up as close to the top as we could. Some children got a little bit exhausted before it was over, but they did it themselves. I helped just a little bit. They had to learn that it was not going to get done very fast with that compared to that. And I let them struggle with that a little bit so they would understand and remember that forever. And you know, a pitchfork worked really good with this and not a shovel. It worked really well. So there we go, and I hope you like their adventures, and we will see you later. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We are going to have a lot of garden stuff coming up, and chickens and the whole 9 yards. So we will see you later. Peace out.